Hey everybody, today we're taking a look at this new folding mountain bike by Zacro. Let's open it up and check it out. All right, so everything's wrapped in plastic. We got some nice foam here. I'm gonna continue picking away and getting rid of this stuff. I'm gonna keep it on the cardboard box so it doesn't get damaged laying on the garage floor. All right, so some assembly required, but that should be expected here. We've got all of our different stuff here in the front. You've got your seat post, the pedals, some reflectors, some included hardware. There's instructions, of course. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna set this up step by step so you can follow along, and then we'll take it out for a test ride. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is install the handlebar, have the bike upright. It's seated into the cardboard actually quite nicely, but I'm gonna keep it between my legs so it doesn't tip and fall over. All right, overall, the handlebar here and the fork are still kind of loose, but we're gonna be able to tighten that up here all at the very end. So we're gonna loosen these screws up so we can get access. We'll put the handlebar in and then we'll tighten it back down. So now we've got this piece off. Keep your screws handy because we're gonna put that right back on and just thread them as soon as we get the handlebar in. So handlebar comes around the front here. Put the plate back over it, right? You wanna make sure that your brakes are to the front side of the bar here, and then start your 4 screws. Get your handlebar as centered as possible and then tighten down all your bolts. So we're in good shape right there. If we need to do any fine tuning, we'll do that at the very end. Next, I flipped over the bike and now we're gonna install the front wheel. So we're gonna remove this little placeholder right here, and then we'll carefully slide the tire in with the disc brake going between the pads. You'll also notice that there's this little washer right here with a tab at the very end that is gonna point towards the top of the bike, even though it's upside down. So this little tab slides right inside of this hole right here. Same thing on both sides. Snug everything down and then tighten down the nuts on each side. And while we're here, I'll install the pedals too. So we're in the home stretch, the bike is in the upright position. Now we're gonna tighten down the handlebars just to make sure it's perfectly straight. So hold the front tire in between your legs, perfectly in line with the bike, and then turn the handlebars until you think it's perfectly straight, and then tighten down these 2 bolts right here. And just like that, just right. So final bits and pieces, the seat and the seat post. So take the post and the stem here, stick it into the bottom, and tighten down these bolts right here, and then slide it right in. Get the seat to your desired height, and then lock it down. If you want to adjust the angle of the seat, just go back and loosen up the nuts that hold the post, and you'll be able to tilt it forwards or backwards to your liking. Don't forget your reflectors, red under the seat, and then white over the front handlebar. We have our rear fender, which has adjustable angles. It also comes with a couple of gaskets, so you can screw it onto the bottom of the seat post. I'm gonna mount it right here just to the bottom of the main frame here, so that way if I ever adjust my seat, the fender never moves. And then I can adjust the angle of the knuckle right here, just down, up, or however it is that I want to get it perfectly placed. And I think that looks perfect right over the tire. And then the front fender mounts to this bracket right here on the fork, and it's gonna go on the inside of the bike so as the tire rolls forward, it doesn't splash water up underneath you. Last but not least, we got a couple screws right here in case you want to install a water bottle at a later point in time. All right, so we're about ready for a test ride. I'm just going to make sure the air pressure is good in the tires. If you read the sidewall, it says anywhere from 30 to 80 PSI. If it's a little bit lower, it's going to be a softer ride, but you might have to work a little bit harder. It's not nearly as efficient. If you go hard at 80 PSI, it'll be a more efficient ride. It can be a little more bumpy. Totally up to you. I'm going to pick something in the middle. Let's say 55. Test ride, safety first here. Let's give it a go. Okay, feel that front suspension. Can already have it bounce a little bit. Yeah, we get up to speed. Yeah, there's a change in, dropping up and down, nice and easy. Yeah, comfortable ride right here. What do you think about a brake check? On a dime. So this is fun. The seat is comfortable. It shifts easily. We got the suspension in the front and the one underneath the seat. And best part of all, don't forget, it's a folding bike. So you pull this part up, you lift the pin out, and then this allows you to fold the bike in half. So you have it and you can put it away for easy storage. Or when you're ready to break it out and go for a ride, take it, put it back together, throw the clip, it goes inside, lock the handle down, and you're ready to go.